Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you all of the easiest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself lots of money in no time. And in total, I will be covering 6 different money methods all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But without wasting any more time, let's get into the very first money method. Alright, so for the first one, we are going to be doing the open wheel races, which this week are paying double money plus double RP. And starting these is very simple. What you need to do is open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then races. Then you'll see right here all of the open wheel races, as I said, will be paying 2 times money plus 2 times RP, so you could start whichever one of these races you want to. If anyone hasn't done the open wheel races, I highly recommend that you give them a shot. Honestly, out of all of the different types of racing in GTA 5 Online, open wheel races is definitely in my top 3. Anyway though, the reason these open wheel races are so fun is because they are literally just F1 races. Who doesn't love racing F1 cars? And especially the fact that during these races, you'll see the health bar of your vehicle right next to your minimap. So just like in real F1 races, anytime your vehicle gets damaged or whenever the tires are really low after doing a whole bunch of laps, you'll eventually need to stop and make a pit stop. Usually these pit stops are going to be right next to where the finish line is, so whenever you stop at the pit stop and stay completely still, that will repair your vehicle and also the tires, which you want to do if your vehicle is really low on health. And just like in any race, you need to make sure that you come in a high position, either first, second, third, or fourth place if you want to make the most possible money and also RP from all of these races that you are doing. Anyway, cutting straight to it, here is how much money I got paid after I came in first place during one of these races. You could see I just finished in first. And I was only in this race for just under 11 minutes, and that got me paid $87,000 plus 17,000 RP, which is very good. But of course, you'll only be getting paid this much money if you did come in those high positions, so like I said, make sure you place high during this money method if you decide to do it for yourself. And also keep in mind, these races will only be paying this much money plus this much RP up until September 4th. But now getting into the second money method, I'm now going to be showing you how to make $252,000 in only 2 minutes. If you want to do this, open up the pause menu and head over to this exact location at the Ron Alternates Wind Farm, where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest HSW vehicle that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial to click right D-pad, but then stay still and then open up the pause menu. From here, go all the way down to where the checkpoint is at and simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial, and all you want to do is follow this little road over this hill onto the main road. Once on this main side road, you literally just want to follow the waypoint the whole way through, trying your best to dodge traffic. You don't even need to be too fast, as long as you aren't going too slow of course, but you don't crash into any traffic all the way over there. You should be able to beat the HSW time trial with enough time. And of course, just like I said, once you beat the time trial, here's how much money you get paid. As I said, $252,000 in just over 2 minutes of beating a very easy time trial. Alright, but getting into the third money method, we are now going to be playing the brand new Cayo Perico Survival, which this week is paying double money plus double RP. And starting it is very simple. All you need to do is open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then survivals. Then you'll see it right here at the very top, the Cayo Perico Survival, so go ahead and launch this one up. Alright, so like I said, this game mode is literally completely brand new. They just added it to the game, and if any of you played the Halloween Survival on the North Yankton map last year, then a lot of you guys will be excited with this one. Because they are pretty much similar when it comes to the zombies and also the style of gameplay, but actually this map is definitely way better than the North Yankton one because you'll be going to multiple locations across the entire Cayo Perico island. That's right, after you finish a couple rounds at one location, it will then give you a vehicle to get inside of to go over to the next location to start fighting the next round of zombies. Which I personally really love because all of the survivals in GTA 5 Online are only taking place in one location, but finally we have a survival that takes place at 5 different locations in one match. Like I said though, the zombies are pretty much similar to the North Yankton zombies. You have ones that explode, the Juggernaut ones, the ones that spawn in those clouds of smoke, and also animals. But of course, they do have their own variants, the Cayo Perico variants of course. We have a zombie DJ, which is a completely brand new zombie. We also have new animals, which are going to be the Panthers. And also the one that I hate the most, the exploding zombie, which when you kill him, he'll explode and turn into 3 or 4 different zombies. So yeah, it is definitely a very fun survival to be playing, especially if you are doing it with 3 other friends, because with a full 4 people in the survival, you should be able to beat it with no problems whatsoever. And to beat it, all you need to do is last 10 rounds. And boom, just like that, once you survived all 10 rounds, it will give you the option to choose the next stage. So from there, click right D-pad and click where it says leave Cayo Perico. After you chose that option, it will tell you to enter the Velum. So from here, go over in front of you where there's going to be some motorcycles and drive them all the way over to where the Velum airplane is located. Then once you and all of your teammates got inside the Velum, you'll then be put through a really quick cutscene of your characters flying off of the Cayo Perico island that was infested with zombies. Then you'll see, of course, survival passed. We reached wave 10, and here's how much money you'll get paid: $79,000 and also 5,400 RP. Which is pretty good. And on top, if you survived all 10 of those rounds, if you open up the interaction menu and go down to where it says challenges and weekly challenge, you'll see that is actually this week's weekly challenge to complete all 10 waves of a survival. So as long as you finished all 10 waves, once you finish that survival, you'll also get paid an extra $100,000 for the weekly challenge, and you'll also unlock a special reward t-shirt. Which, to put this t-shirt on, go over to any closet in the game, go over to your special tops, go down to where it says seasonal, and you'll see that shirt right here. It is called the I Survived Cayo Perico tee. A pretty cool tee, and this is the only way to unlock it. But now, getting into the 5th money method, I will now be showing you how to make $101,000 in only 1 minute. If you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location at the power station where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest motorcycle that you own and then drive it on top of the time trial to click right D-pad. From here, stay still, but then open up the pause menu and go down here to where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list, and then exit out of the time trial just like so. Then from here, once you are ready, click right D-pad to start the time trial, and all you want to do is go straight forward and then take a left on this first street. Then it's pretty much as simple as following the waypoint exactly as it is showing you on the waypoint the whole entire way through, trying your best to go as fast as possible while also dodging traffic. But it's pretty easy because you are going on the highway basically the whole way through until you get to this point right here. That is when you want to follow exactly what I'm doing and start cutting through these parts of the mountain. Just make sure you are very careful because sometimes there will be a tree in the way, and as long as you made it over through those mountains in time, here's how much money you'll get paid once you beat the time trial in time and made it over to the other side. You could see $101,000 in just over 1 minute of beating a very simple time trial. Make sure you do it by this week. But finally, for the 6th and final money method, we are now going to be doing the hidden caches, which this week are paying 2 times money plus 2 times RP. Doing these is very simple. I personally recommend doing this in the Toreador, but you could also do it in the submarine that is located inside the Kosatka. Anyway, once inside of any one of those vehicles, you want to go underwater and click in your right joystick. That way you have your radar and you can see where all of the hidden caches are located at around the map. Then it's pretty simple. All you want to do is go around the entire map and collect those hidden caches that are underneath the water, and as long as you collect all of them, you'll make a pretty good amount of money. As you can see, here's how much I made for the first one, $20,000. That's how much you'll make for each one of these hidden caches. And by the very end, as long as you collected all 10 out of 10 of the hidden caches, you'll earn a total of $200,000, and you could do this every single day this week in GTA 5 Online. That's why I said it is definitely worth doing. Anyway though, like I said, that's going to be the very last money method of today's video. You officially know all of the easiest money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself lots of money in no time. If you went on to enjoy the video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor by going down below and dropping a like on the video before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future GTA 5 Online videos just like this one. And until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.